Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show where obvious answers mean nothing and obscure answers mean everything. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Leighton from Poole in Dorset, and I'm with Steve from Southport.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Annabelle. This is my brother Stephen, and we're from the Lake District.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Abby, and this is my mum Rose, and we're from Clitheroe in Lancashire.
And finally, couple number four.
Hello, I'm Pam, this is my husband Dave, and we're from a small village in South Wales.
And these are today's contestants. There we are. Thank you very much, all of you. Lovely to have you here. Very warm welcome to the show. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce, a 48-year-old thought experiment. It's my pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. How are you?
I'm very well.
That's good. Now, Pam and Dave, welcome back. They were on the previous show. Dave is currently 100 not out. One answer, 100 points. So in danger of joining his very own 200 club. I'm sure that won't happen. Now, on that last show, we were playing for £14,500.
Yeah.
And it was Amber and Anna who went through to the final round.
Yeah.
Now, they chose geology, even though they said, we don't know an awful lot about geology. So £14,500 up for grabs. They choose a subject they don't know a huge amount about. And I wonder if you could fill in what happened next.
Very exciting it was. Anna and Amber didn't win the jackpot, so we're adding another £1,000 to it. So today's jackpot starts off at £15,500. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. As ever, it will be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So keep your scores low. Best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category this afternoon is four-letter words. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words formed by changing the letters of soot as they could. Richard.
Yeah, we're looking for any four-letter word that has its own entry in premium Oxford dictionaries, please, that you can make by changing one of those letters to something else. So you can change any one of those letters, but change one of those letters to something else and make a new word that is in the dictionary.
Very good indeed. Steve, welcome to the show. Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Steve.
Well, I'm from Liverpool originally, and I'm an actor.
Tell us, this is the type of thing. So what will we have seen you in, Steve?
Little Britain.
What did you do in Little Britain?
I was in all three series. I was in the Fat Fighters group, I was Lloyd Snow, and I did little bits and pieces elsewhere.
Very nice indeed. So what sort of other things do you get up to, Steve?
Tour guiding. Used to do that sort of thing, train tour guides. And
excellent.
Yeah.
That's really good fun.
Good fun.
Now, Steve, what are you making of our soot?
I think I'll go for soft.
Soft, says Steve. Let's see how many of our 100 people said soft. Soft is right. And down it goes to 18. Not bad at all. Good start.
Yeah, not hard or firm to the touch. Very nicely done. Changing the second O to an F. See how it works?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, Stephen, welcome. You're from Cumbria.
Yeah.
How lovely. Which bit of Cumbria are you from?
Like South Cumbria, near Kendal.
Very nice. Tell us all about yourself, Stephen.
So I'm a second-year chemistry student at Lancaster Uni.
Very good.
I often play badminton. Like, me and Annabelle are in the same badminton society, so we play badminton together quite a lot. That's pretty much it.
Very good. How do you like our words round?
I mean, before we were like, we just don't want a words round. So yeah, I think I kind of jinxed it when I said that. But I think I'm going to go for loot.
Loot, says Stephen. How many of our 100 people said loot? $72 for loot.
Yeah, stolen money or valuables, loot. So £15,500 is some loot.
That's sure.
I'm not saying we've stolen it.
Not saying we haven't.
But we're not saying we haven't. Exactly.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Abby, welcome. Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Abby.
I recently graduated from the University of Sheffield, and now I'm just kind of looking for a job, really.
What sort of jobs would you like, Abby?
I'm looking in either finance or IT, kind of numerical, that kind of route.
Are you wanting to stay in the Sheffield area, or are you...
Any big city, really.
Any big city.
Yeah.
OK. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Maybe a nice low score in this round would impress a potential employer.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I've got 2, and it's whether I take the risk or not.
You know what I'm going to say to that.
I know. I'm going to go for slot.
Slot, says Abby. Let's see how many of our 100 people said slot. 29 slot.
Yeah, the little thing where you put money into a vending machine is called a loot slot. We've changed the first 3 letters, haven't we? We've
Yeah.
had one change in the first one, one change in the second, one change in the third. I mean,
I see what you're saying there.
you know,
You see
I mean,
what-
you don't have to
yeah.
change the 4th one, but blimey, that would be classy.
It would be classy. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Dave. On the far podium this time, we had to say goodbye to you in round 1 last time. That was far too soon. Remind us all about yourself, Dave.
Yeah, I'm a first aid trainer for a training charity, and I've been doing it for quite a number of years.
Do you have one of those slightly sinister, just torso and head things in the back of your car?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, got to have a sinister torso and head thing.
Yeah. And
yeah.
all her half-sisters as well.
Right. Half sisters.
Yeah, they're only half a doll.
Got it. Got it. OK, so what are you going to go for, Dave?
Have all the rest of the letters got to stay in the same order, or can we do it like an
I've
anagram?
got to stay in the same order, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Soon.
Soot.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, that's lovely.
It's nice.
We've had all 4 of them
I know,
changed
I know.
now.
Nice.
Didn't need to do that.
No, we didn't.
You know,
No.
just did it because he is a class act. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. I think this deserves to be pointless, but we'll find out. Let's
Might
see.
not be.
How many of our 100 people said soon? Down here to 46.
In or after a short time, soon.
Nice.
There you go.
There we are. Thank you. Well, before we come back down the line, let's just look at Steve with his lovely low score of 18. And then let's look at Stephen with his high score of 72. Good luck with that, Annabelle. We're going to come back down the line. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Pam, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Pam.
I'm sort of semi-retired, but I work part-time for a veterinary practice in Swansea.
Very nice. And in your spare time, what sort of things do you get up to, Pam?
Oh, we like walking the dogs because we live in a lovely area, so the beaches are beautiful.
How many dogs have you got?
We've got 2 ex-racing greyhounds.
Very nice indeed.
Yes.
Now, Pam, you're on 46. At this early stage, 25 is enough to keep you in the game. What 4-letter word can you make by changing one of the letters of soot?
I'm going to go for toot.
Toot, says Pam. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with toot? Let's find out. Not bad. 57. 57 takes your total up to 103.
Yeah, toot. That's the sound of a horn or a trumpet.
Toot.
Nice. Toot sweet.
Yeah, toot.
That's French for soon.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Rose.
Hello.
Rose, hello. Now, tell us all about yourself.
I'm a maths teacher at a fantastic international boarding school in rural Lancashire.
So you have nationalities of every type there.
We've got people from about 30 countries around the world.
What is the lingua franca of the school? English, I'm guessing.
Yes, we all speak English in lessons, but
there are all kinds of
there's quite
languages.
a lot of Chinese in maths,
Yeah,
and all over the place. Mexico, Nigeria.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And at lunchtime, who knows what you're going to get? That's fun. Cuisines from all around the world. Or is it not? Maybe it's just Lancashire hot pot. I don't know.
A mix.
A mix,
A
good.
mix, yes.
Rose, you were on 29, which means 73 or less gets you into the next round.
I'm hoping this isn't just slang and that it counts, but I feel being a teacher, the one that came into my head was SWAT, as in girly SWAT.
SWAT, says Rose. Here is your red line. Let's see if you can get below that with SWAT. SWAT is right. You are through to the next round. And that goes down to 11. Very well done indeed, Rose. That's a fantastic answer. Beautifully, it takes your total up to a nice round 40.
Very well played, Rose. Yeah, to study assiduously. It's funny, these rounds, because in your head you're going, is that a word? And
yeah.
Of course it's a word. It's been a word for her.
Yeah.
That was my other word. So.
Oh, there you go. Well, then aren't you a SWAT?
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, now, Annabelle.
Hi.
Welcome. Tell us all about yourself, Annabelle.
So I am a chemistry and German student, currently my 3rd year.
Right.
Stephen also studies chemistry, but I refused to help
Paired
him.
it with German.
Yes, I did indeed.
Very good. So do you take a year out and go off and go off to Germany?
So next year I'll be living in Germany.
And might you maybe go and work in a chemical
That is the
compound?
dream.
Well, I mean, that really would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. wouldn't it?
Exactly.
There we are. Very exciting. Now, Annabelle, you have been you've been given a bit of a reprieve here because 30 is your target, but 30.
Well, I was also wanting to go for SWAT.
So was I. As soon as I went down to 11, yeah.
So I think I'm going to go for SORT instead.
SORT, says Annabelle. OK, here is your red line. Can you get below that red line with SORT? Let's find out. SORT is right. You've done it. Absolutely just what you needed. 28. Takes your total up to a nice round 100. Very neat totals we're getting here in the middle.
Yeah, sort. It means to sort.
Yeah,
or
that's
a
right.
sort.
A sort. Right sort.
Yeah, a right sort.
Yeah.
For
good.
example.
Yes.
You can mix it with pepper.
Got it. Thank you, Richard. Leighton.
Hello.
We get so few Leightons on this show. What happened to all the Leightons?
Yeah. Where have they gone?
Where have they gone? Where have all the Leightons gone, Leighton?
I don't think we're allowed out much.
Don't get out the buzzard very
No,
much.
no.
Yes. Tell us all about yourself, Leighton.
I'm an actor as well, which is nice.
So what sort of things have you done?
Well, I do mostly corporate presenting work on the South Coast for a number of media companies, but last year I had the pleasure of working with a bit of a hero of mine, Griff Rhys-Jones.
Very exciting.
And I played his twin brother. So I got to knock him out.
You got to knock him out?
Yeah, and then we had to reverse it where he knocks me out.
That's
he had a crash
brothers.
mat and I didn't.
Ah. You didn't get a crash mat?
No, when he knocked me out, I had to land on the concrete, and when they
hang on a minute or two,
take the next shot, he got a crash mat. Yeah,
crash mat and a cup of tea, and lots of people sort of comb his hair.
And funnily enough, he hit me quite hard.
That's Griff.
Yeah, that's good. There we go. Well, listen, you are on 18, 84. So yeah.
I know, but funny enough, everyone's pinched the answers I wanted, so I've got 2 in my mind. But to be fair, being on here is a bit of a hoot.
OK, well, Loot 72, Toot 57. What is Hoot going to do? There's your red line. Very well done.
Okay.
Hoot gets you through. Down to 51, in fact. Taking your total up to 69. Very well done.
Yeah, there's actually not that many words on the list at all. There's only 3 pointless answers. You'd have been very brave to go for any of these because they are sool, which is a New Zealand Australian word meaning like to an animal who worries another animal, to sool an animal. Stot, Scottish word for to bounce or to totter about unsteadily, and woot, which is just a woot, woot, which is an expression of
joy and
joy, exactly.
Salutation.
Woot, so very well done if you said any of those, and not even many low scorers. Sook would have scored you 3, Poot would have scored you 4 as well, and then actually SWAT is the next best answer, so not much out there. The top 3 answers were foot for 66, loot, which we had there for 72, and boot was the top answer of all, 74.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we are now at the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. Oh, Pam and Dave. Pam and Dave. There was nothing wrong with either of your answers. Just together, they were quite
rubbish.
high scoring.
We are losing you. We are losing you toot soon.
We are.
Thank you.
Trop soon, even, I'd say. Anyway, thank you for coming to play. That's all I
Thank
can
you.
say, but it's been great having you here. Pam and
Fantastic.
Dave. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We've made it into round 2, which is exciting. Rose and Abby, you're our low scorers. Fantastic work over there. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is regional people. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns famous people from East Anglia. Richard.
I mean, I don't know if this show is getting too glamorous for anybody, but we've changed letters of the word soot, and now we're going to give you clues on each board to famous people associated with Suffolk, Norfolk or Cambridgeshire. Can you tell us who they are, please? We're also providing their initials for you. So 6 on the first board, 6 on the second, 12 in all to have a go at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So we are looking for the names of these famous people. Who are they? All from East Anglia. Admiral, who commanded HMS Victory and was fatally wounded at the Battle of Trafalgar, H.N. On an Island and Rattle That Lock were solo UK #1 albums for this Pink Floyd guitarist, D.G. In 1985, this actor began playing Dot Cotton in EastEnders, J.B. British scientist who won the 2001 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine with Leyland Hartwell and Tim Hunt, P.N. Best Actress Oscar winner who starred as Sophie Chapman in Peep Show, O.C., and Paralympian who won gold in the T44 men's 100 metres at London 2012 and Rio 2016, JP. There we are, Leighton. Leighton. What are you thinking?
Right, OK, fair enough. Second one down, On an Island, Rattle That Lock, Pink Floyd guitarist, David Gilmour.
David Gilmour says Leighton. Let's see how many of our 100 people said David Gilmour. David Gilmour is right. Down he goes to 20, not bad. Good start to the round, David Gilmour.
Yeah, in 2019, he sold 127 of his guitars at an auction in New York. It raised over $21 million for an environmental charity. Wow. One of his guitars went for nearly $4 million.
Again, wow.
It's a lot of dollars.
Wow. There you go. Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, Annabelle.
So I know a few answers. I think I'm going to go because she won the Oscar very recently. Hopefully people might not think of her.
That logic could work either way, to be honest, couldn't it, really, Annabelle? Yes, she's so recent and in everyone's minds, they might not have remembered
maybe
her.
they skipped over it. So I'm going to go for Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman. That's who it is. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman is right. And actually, as it turns out, 22. So really not bad. 22.
Well played, Annabelle, born in Norwich. She did one of those career aptitude tests at school, you know, the computerised ones, and it suggested that her ideal career would be HGV driver. There's still time. There's still time, Olivia.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Rose. This board, all yours. Talk us through it.
Top one is Horatio Nelson. I think the EastEnders one is June Brown. I don't know the scientist. I'm going to go with the bottom one. I think it's Johnny Peacock.
Johnny Peacock, says Rose. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Johnny Peacock. Johnny Peacock is right. 22's our high score, 20's our low. You passed both of them. Down you go to 9. Very well done indeed, Rose.
Yeah, well played, born in Cambridge. He's got, you know, they all Olympic medalists, they get the golden post box. And his is in Doddington in Cambridgeshire, which is where his mum still lives. That's nice for his mum, to have a golden post box.
Do you think she posts more letters these days?
I think you would go out of your way a little. If there were 2 post boxes in the village, and one was red and one was gold because of how brilliant your son is, I think you might go to the golden one every now and again, don't you think?
I think you would.
Yeah. Should we fit in the rest of these?
Let's.
The Admiral, you were quite right, was Horatio Nelson, who would have scored you 41. You were also right about June Brown, and that also would have scored you 41. And the British scientist, Paul Nurse, is the answer. And he is pointless, so very well done if you said Paul Nurse at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we're halfway through our round. OK, well done, Rose and Abby, our low scorers there. You're our high scorers, but not way out in front. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to famous East Anglians on the board. Here they come. We've got, from 2002 to 2016, this Quaker philanthropist appeared on Bank of England £5 notes, E.F. In 2006, this former member of Hearsay became a presenter on Classic FM, M.K. In 2018, a statue of this suffragist was unveiled in Parliament Square, IMF. Ancient Iceni queen who led a revolt against Roman rule in AD 60. B. Neighbours star who appeared as Leonard in the 2000 film Memento, GP. And in 1515, this cardinal was appointed Lord Chancellor by Henry VIII, TW. There we are. OK, now, Abby, you're on 9. 12 or less keeps you in the game, even this early on. What are you going to go for?
I think I know the suffragist, but it's whether I've got a name right or not. I'm really sorry if I'm wrong. Millicent Fillmore?
Millicent Fillmore, says
so.
Abby. OK.
I'm probably wrong.
Here is your red line. Millicent Fillmore. Let's see if it's right. No, Abby, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 109.
Yeah, sorry, Abby, well done for going for it. I'll give the correct answer at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Stephen.
Yeah.
There you are. You're on 22. 86 or less keeps you in the game.
I know, but I kind of want to get a lower score than Annabelle, but I'll just appreciate you. I think I'm going to go for the former member of Hearsay, which is Mylene Class.
Mylene Class says, Stephen, here is your red line. Can you get below this with Mylene Class? Let's find out. It's right, and you're through. Very well done. Down you go to 32, taking your total up to 54.
Born in Norfolk. Can I say congratulations, by the way, to Annabelle for scoring better than her brother?
Thank you very much. OK, so Steve. Steve, you are on 20. 88 or less gets you through.
Right, so the top one is Elizabeth Fry. I don't know the suffragist name. The Queen is Boudica or Boadicea, whichever came first. Not sure about the neighbours star, and I'll go for the bottom one, Thomas Wolsey.
Thomas Wolsey, says Steve. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said Thomas Wolsey. There's your red line, appropriately sort of cardinal red. There we are. You are through to the head-to-head. Very well done indeed. Down it goes to 7. 27 is your total. Very well played.
Well played, Steve, born in Ipswich. In the film A Man for All Seasons, he was played by Orson Welles. But in the film Carry On Henry, he was played by Terry Scott.
That's right.
So, different performances. Who's to say which was best?
Indeed.
You took us through the board very nicely. We'll leave the suffragists till the end, but Elizabeth Fry would have scored you 14. Boudica or Boadicea would have scored you 39. And Guy Pearce is the actor who was in...
from East Anglia.
Born in Ely, in Cambridgeshire, Guy Pearce. Moved to Australia when he was 3. 22 points there. And it's not Millicent Fillmore, but you are not a million miles away.
Fawcett.
Millicent Fawcett is the answer. Yeah, Millicent Fawcett. And she's the best answer on the board. 4 points. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're at the end of our second round, which means we have to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, dear, Abby and Rose. Low scorers in round 1. Low scorers at the end of the first pass. And Abby, you did a very brave thing there. Anyway, we will see you again next time, but you played very well. Fantastic, Abby and Rose, thank you. But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Steve, Leighton, Stephen and Annabelle. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for today's jackpot, which currently stands at £15,500. But before we play the head-to-head, let's just have a little bonus round, see if we can't put some more money in that jackpot, because as you can see, there's not much in there. It's basically a treasure hunt, to see if we can find some pointless answers. Here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many extinct animals as they could. Richard.
Yeah, 6 answers. As always, 2 of them are pointless and 2 of them are incorrect. See if you can get one of the pointless answers here. See if you can get both of those pointless answers at home.
Thank you very much indeed. So here are our 6 potential extinct animals. We've got dire wolf, Irish elk, great auk, Lambton worm, elephant bird, driver dove. There we are. Stephen, Leighton, you get to go first. Do your chatting out loud, because it's in everyone's interest to work out which these pointless answers are.
Great auk is real and it's still alive, real.
I don't know about that.
OK.
But it's still real.
OK.
Elephant bird sounds like it could be right. Lambton worm, I think, might be wrong. Elephant bird?
Oh, I just like the sound of an elephant bird.
We're going to go for
It sounds-
elephant bird.
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
elephant bird. Let's
Why
see, is it pointless? How many of our 100 said it? He's right. One from one. Stephen and Annabelle. Can we make it 2 from 2?
So I think we're deciding between the Lambton worm and the driver dove.
Should we just go for Lambton worm? You don't hear much about worms, do you?
No. Yeah, we'll go
Just,
for the,
yeah,
we'll go
yeah.
for Lambton worm.
Okay. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Lambton worm. No, I'm afraid that's not a correct answer. Richard.
Yeah, lovely though. 1 out of 2, £250.
Not
So
bad.
very well done, everybody. Now, the other pointless answer was the Irish elk. So very well done if you said elephant bird and Irish elk. The elephant bird is the largest bird ever recorded. It's 3 metres tall the elephant bird could grow to.
Imagine walking under one of those.
Oh, that's a big old...
Yeah.
The dire wolf, it's in Game of Thrones, but also used to be a real species, so that is a correct answer. Great auk, I think everyone knew was a correct answer. So the other incorrect answer was the driver dove. No such thing. There was a passenger pigeon, which is extinct now, but not a driver dove.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, well done. You managed to find 1 pointless answer, which means we're adding another £250 to the jackpot, taking the total up to £15,750. But who will be playing for it? Let's find out in the head-to-head. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer. Here is the first question. Seaweed is what it's all about. Richard.
Yeah, we're about to show you... I can't believe I'm saying this. We're about to show you 5 different types of seaweed with alternate letters of their names. What are these seaweeds? Hold on to your hats.
OK, let's reveal the 5 seaweeds. Here they come. We've got A, S-A-L-T-U-E. We've got B, K, L. We've got C, L, V, R. D is S-R-A-S-M. And E is B-A-D-R-R-C. Steve and Leighton, you're all those scorers, so you get to go first.
I would have thought possibly the lowest scorers might be D or possibly E. So E, I definitely know. So we'll go for E.
All right, yeah, OK.
Bladderwrack.
Bladderwrack. Yeah. Bladderwrack, say Steve and Leighton. Now, Stephen and Annabelle, do you want to talk us through the other seaweeds?
So we know that A is sea lettuce and then B is kale, but then the other 2...
Yeah.
I think, is it like lava? But I don't know.
I
Do you
think...
know D? No.
No. I think we're going to have to go for kale. Do you think?
OK.
Yeah.
OK.
You want to say B, kale?
Yeah.
So we're going for Bladderwrack and kale. Steve and Leighton have gone for Bladderwrack for E. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Bladderwrack. Bladderwrack is right. And that goes down to 22. Stephen and Annabelle, sounds like you've had a rethink.
Yeah.
OK, well, you've gone for kale. Let's see what happens when we say kale. No, I'm afraid. What did you realise it was?
It's kelp, isn't it? Like, yeah. I can't believe I just said it was
Yeah,
kale.
I know.
We
well,
both thought it, though,
yeah.
so...
Very well done, Stephen. Leighton, after 1 question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, not just the 2 of you thought it. 38 of our 100 also said kale as
okay.
well. And added to millions at home would also have just said kale as well. And I sort of did as well, if I'm honest. But then you think, I guess it's not from underwater kale, is it?
It looks like
Yeah.
it could be, though.
Yeah, yes, no, exactly. And
Yeah.
also, especially when you've just seen sea lettuce.
Exactly. We had it
Yeah.
on our mind.
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, exactly. Now, kale would have scored you... kelp would have scored you... There you go. Kelp would have scored you 41 points. Sea lettuce would have scored you 27. Lava, which is C, would have scored you 24. Now, this next one is the best answer on the board. It's what the Sargasso Sea is named after.
Sargassum.
Sargassum, yeah. It's pretty, isn't it?
It is.
And that would have scored 4 points. Very well done if you said Sargassum.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, so here comes your second question. Stephen and Annabelle, you have to win this one to stay in the game, so very, very best of luck. Our second question today is all about literary works with female names for titles. Richard.
We're going to show you the titles now of 5 literary works that are one-word title that's a girl or woman's name. We'll show you the first and last letters. We'll show you the author and the year of first publication. What are they, please?
Thank you very much indeed. So what are these literary works? We have got C.E. by Stephen King, 1974. R.A. by Daphne du Maurier, 1938. E.Y. by Jilly Cooper, 1975. C.E. by Neil Gaiman, 2002. And E.A. by Jane Austen, 1815. There we are. Stephen and Annabelle, over to you.
So we know 2 of them, but we think they're quite obvious. Which?
Do you want to go for the second one?
Yes, I think so. So I think we're going to go for Rebecca.
OK, Rebecca for Daphne du Maurier. Now then, Stephen Layton, do you want to talk us through that board?
Well, I know the top one is Carrie.
Yeah.
I don't know the third one. I wonder whether it might be Emily, but I wouldn't go near it.
That's the only one I could think of as well.
I don't know the Neil Gaiman one. And the bottom one is Emma.
I'd go top one, Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah. We'll go for Carrie, please.
OK, Carrie. So we have Rebecca and we have Carrie. Stephen and Annabelle said Rebecca. Let's see if that's right for Daphne du Maurier. Is right. Down it goes 48. Not bad. Now, Steve and Leighton have gone for Carrie for the top one. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Carrie. There we are. 65 for Carrie, which means very well done indeed. Stephen and Annabelle, you're back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Yeah, this jackpot getting bigger and bigger, and we keep going to 2-1 in these head-to-heads as well. You're playing on our nerves, you really are. Yeah, it was Emily by Jilly Cooper. You'd be in the final if you'd risked it. Would have scored 32 points. The Neil Gaiman one?
Coraline.
Yep. It's the best answer up there. Would have scored you 5. And Jane Austen is Emma. Yep. And that would have scored you 71. Biggest answer up there.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, here comes your third question. Whoever wins this decider will go through to the final and play for that jackpot. £15,750 could be riding on this. Good luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about electric music. Richard.
Yeah, good luck, both teams. 5 clues now. They're all musical questions. They all have the word electric somewhere in the answer. Good luck, all 4 of you.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 clues, and here they come. We have got 1983 UK #2 song by Eddie Grant, named after a road in Brixton. Band who had a UK #2 single in 2003 with Danger, High Voltage. Band who have had UK top 10 hits with Roll Over Beethoven and Mr. Blue Sky. 1999 single by Duran Duran that references the film that inspired their name. And question asked in the title of Tubeway Army's 1979 UK #1 single. There we are. Steve and Leighton, you'll go first.
OK, I know the first one. Me too. Right, the second one I'm struggling with. I know the third one.
Yeah, I know the bottom one.
I know the words of the Duran one, but I can't remember the title. No, I know it.
You do?
I know it.
Are you sure?
99 single by Duran Duran, Electric Barbarella.
Electric Barbarella. Stephen and Annabelle, do you feel like talking us through the board?
I wish we could, but I think we're going to have to go for ELO for the middle one.
OK, Electric Light Orchestra, ELO. So we have Electric Barbarella and we have Electric Light Orchestra. Stephen Leighton went for Electric Barbarella. How many of our 100 people got that for the Duran Duran hit single? That's a good answer. Down he goes to 6. Very well done indeed. Electric Barbarella. Meanwhile, Stephen and Annabelle have gone for Electric Light Orchestra for Roll Over Beethoven and Mr. Blue Sky. How many people said that? Goes down to 63. Very well done indeed. Stephen Leighton, after 3 questions, you're through to the final. 2-1.
Yeah, best answer on the board as well. That's the way to get through to the final. Well played, gents. The song for Eddie Grant
is Electric Avenue.
Electric Avenue. That scores 51 points. The band who sang Danger, High Voltage.
Electric 5, are they
called?
No, Electric
so
6.
Electric 6, yeah. That would have scored you 13, but that would be a bad way to go out, wouldn't it? And the question of the Tubular Army single?
Our Friends Electric.
Our Friends Electric. And that would have scored you 28.
Thank you very much indeed. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid it's Stephen and Annabelle. But you'll be back. You're coming back next time. We'll see you then. Look forward to it very much. Meantime, thanks very much, Stephen and Annabelle. But for Steve and Leighton, it is now time for our Pointless Final. Congratulations, Steve and Leighton. You've fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £15,750. Well, there it is. What do you want to see come up? And what's the...
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Or the Beatles. That'd be good.
Doctor Who, the films. Status Quo. Big Status Quo fan.
But let's see.
OK, Doctor Who or
Status Quo.
Status Quo,
Yeah.
or the Beatles.
Or the Beatles fame quote for me.
Let's see what turns up on the board today. 4 things as ever. Let's see what we've got. Trains and railways, women in science and space exploration, the Rugby League World Cup, Motown acts.
Well, I'd be hopeless on Rugby League World Cup. Women in science and space exploration. It's too... I might... no.
No, I don't know anything about Motown.
Trains and railways or Motown acts. Yeah.
Could be railway stations. Yeah, all right.
Trains and... Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the trains.
Trains and railways. Please.
OK, trains and
Trains and
railways.
railways, please.
Trains and railways it is.
OK, very best of luck. We're looking for any of the following, please. We're looking for the name of any heritage railway in Ireland and UK, according to the Heritage Railway Association 2019. We're looking for any station that features in Simon Jenkins' book, Britain's 100 Best Railway Stations from 2017. Or, according to IMDb, we're looking for any of the cast of the 2016 film The Girl on the Train. So, Heritage Railways, 100 Best Railway Stations in Britain, and the cast of The Girl on the Train. Very, very best of luck, gents.
Thank you very much indeed. As always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. Are you ready?
Yeah, OK.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay, I'm not going into the Girl on the Train because I don't know anybody in that at all.
OK, no, I don't. Heritage Railways, are we talking about...
I know 1 or 2 names that I could go with, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bluebell Line and things like Bluebell Lines, but that's very popular.
What was the Watercress line?
I don't know. Ooh,
In Winchester, Alton, or
There's
Alsford.
the West Lancashire Railway.
Yeah.
I know that's our neck of the woods.
What about, like,
There's the railway
Swanage?
stations.
Swanage and... Is it
Best
a
railway
line?
station.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're railways and lines.
Right.
Oh, best railway stations. Could be things like, could be Lime Street, Liverpool. What's it called in Bristol?
Temple Meads
is going to be there.
Yeah,
People know
it's
that.
too well known. You need something obscure, like...
So what do you... I mean, what is that Watercress line? You go with the Watercress line,
Yeah.
maybe.
10 seconds left.
Okay. West Lancashire Railway, maybe. And... Lime Street?
Yeah.
OK, that is your time up. Let's have your 3 answers.
Okay, so...
Should we go for Swanage?
No, I'd go with that Watercress line.
Yeah, we'll do Watercress. Yeah.
Watercress.
Watercress line.
Watercress.
From the 100 best railway stations, I'll say Liverpool Lime Street.
Liverpool Lime Street.
And Heritage Railways again, West Lancashire Railway.
West Lancashire Railway.
Yeah.
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
I haven't got a clue. Watercress?
Yeah.
We'll put Watercress last.
Yeah.
Least likely to be pointless?
What was the other one? Liverpool Lime
We
Street.
don't know much about
Liverpool Lime Street, and then we put West Lancashire in the
Yeah.
middle. OK, well, let's put those 3 answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Liverpool Lime Street, West Lancashire Railway, and Watercress Line. Well, there we are. If any one of these turns out to be pointless and wins that jackpot, you will be leaving here with £15,750. What would you like to do with that, Steve?
My partner is going on a trip next year to America to do just some choir things in America with a guy called Eric Whittaker, composer. And it would be nice to pay for that trip.
That would be
So
lovely.
that'd be good.
Really lovely. Leighton, how about you?
I'd like a Dalek. Full-size one, obviously, not a toy one. Proper. So as people come into my hallway, the first thing they're hit with is a 5.5 foot, 6 foot black Dalek supreme.
Actually, forget what I just said. I'd like a Dalek
Yeah.
as well.
And then you can make them fight each other.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be good.
Absolutely.
You could have a red one, I could have a black one. Yeah,
absolutely.
okay.
OK, well, listen, very, very best of luck. 3 good answers here. Wouldn't it be great if one of these wins that jackpot for you? OK, the first answer you've given is Liverpool Lime Street, and in this case, we're looking for stations in Simon Jenkins' book, Britain's 100 Best Railway Stations. £15,750 riding on it. Liverpool Lime Street. It is there. This just has to go all the way down to 0 for you to take that jackpot, £15,750. Down it goes. Oh, 16 for Liverpool Lime Street. Well, that's nice. It's on there, and everyone expected it to be on there. Yes. It's widely known to be a lovely station.
Nice station.
There we are. It's your station, Steve. Let's hope nobody said your next answer, West Lancashire Railway. In the next 2 cases, we're looking for heritage railway lines in Ireland and the UK for £15,750. Is it pointless? All bad luck. I'm afraid an incorrect answer. Your third and final answer was the Watercress line. I don't know that, but it sounds lovely. Fingers crossed, this will be a pointless answer. £15,750 is riding on it. How many people said the Watercress line? It's right.
Just to start.
Your first answer, Liverpool Lime Street, was right, took us all the way down to 16. Then the West Lancashire Railway was wrong, but Watercress line takes us down single figures. Down it goes, still going down to 1! One of our 100 people knew the Watercress line, I'm afraid. Oh, very, very well done indeed. I'm afraid you didn't manage to find that all-important pointless answer, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot, but you get to take home today's trophies, so very, very well done for that. You've played incredibly well across the show.
I'm going to go on record as saying that was tense as well. That's really, that's the first time we've had a 1-pointer while this jackpot's been this high for a little while. Let's take a look at a few of the pointless answers. Those loads of pointless answers for those heritage railways. You could have said Brecon Mountain Railway, Donegal Railway Heritage Centre, Leighton Buzzard Railway, Ribble Steam Railway as well. Loads of pointless answers there.
Railway. Otherwise, I would have said it.
Well, there you go. That's annoying, isn't it?
It's very annoying.
Now, those 100 Best Railway Stations. This is a book I think I'd quite like to read, but let's take a look at some of the pointless answers. Aberystwyth, Bar Spa, Hebden Bridge, you could have had Perth, you could have Battersea Park, Battle, Bury St Edmunds, Canary Wharf, Exeter St David's, Glen Eagles, Loughborough Central, Manchester Oxford Road, Windsor and Eton, Riverside, loads of pointless answers there. Biggest scorer was Paddington on that list. And the actors now in Girl on a Train. Addison Janney was a pointless answer from West Wing, Edgar Ramirez. Justin Theroux was a pointless answer, Laura Prepon. Everyone there was a pointless answer apart from Emily Blunt, Luke Evans, Rebecca Ferguson, Hayley Bennett and Lisa Kudrow. Very well done if you got one of those at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. And thank you, Steve and Leighton. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £16,750. Join us then, see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.